What's up, guys? It's Josh Cooley here from Studio J-Ride talking to you. I posted a video earlier of the salon and the mess that it has become. It is crazy. I cannot believe the work that goes into opening a business. I was prepared to an extent, but it wasn't anticipating everything that I get told. Although it's something that, I'm learning about myself. I think that at the end of this process, after 2 months of doing this, number one, 2 months is pretty quick. Number 2 or 3 or whatever, all the points I'm trying to make is that it'll be a really quick way of getting things done, and I think I'm going to be really, really strong as a business person after this, and it's going to build a lot of character. I can already see things like that I'm doing differently about making decisions and things that people need to know and things that people don't really need to know. As we know, I like to share quite a bit. I have no secrets from anyone. I don't do secrets very well. I don't care to. I don't care to not divulge. I like people to know what's going on, and if that means I overshare, it means I overshare. Couple really cool things. The new Haute Mess dropped today about 3 ways, 3 of them, that you can change for the new year. And the first one that I talk about, change something about yourself, change a habit, look at yourself, like look at your appearance, and dump a friend. And it's funny because I don't know if anyone's really gotten the chance to read it yet, but change a habit is really, really, really a big deal. It takes 28 days to not have that habit anymore. And mine was actually, it was funny because I have a couple of them. Number 1 is to stop apologizing so much, and number 2 was Facebook stalking. I think we've gotten to a point in our culture, and there was a thing that ran in the New York Times today about people taking time away in a resort where they pay for a hotel room that has no internet access and no TV. And I remember in the day when we wanted internet access and TV because not all hotels had that. And people are paying to go back in time. And so it's odd. It lets us know that our culture has gone away from learning how to be alone. And that was the comment that I got yesterday in an email from someone saying that I should have a little more mystery to what I do. And I don't agree with the email, but I get what they're saying. It ran in the New York Times today, and I was like, I think that's what you're trying to say, but you just didn't say it the right way. But I think having internet access, and I think Facebook and all these really great things that we have now are actually a blessing. I think it's wonderful that we're all connected. Do we misuse them sometimes? We misuse them quite a bit. I talk about in the new Haute Mess about people texting while they're having cocktails or while they're having dinner, and that just annoys the shit out of me. I can't believe that somebody's going to be talking to me while you're checking your email. That is just rude. Unless you are just meeting at the end of the day to have coffee and you both know that you're willingly on your laptops, iPads, or smartphones checking email, I don't think that that's the proper place. Let's get back to understanding people. The other thing I talk about is changing something about yourself. One of the things about myself is that I think I've worried too much about what people think about my appearance, and I am tired of making apologies. So the two go hand in hand for me. I talk about feather extensions and talk about buying clothes your size. And frankly, my dear, here's the thing. It doesn't matter what size you are. It is the way you portray yourself, and it's the way you make things work. I have a lot of friends that are quite heavy, and they're beautiful. And I have a lot of friends that are skinny that are quite beautiful. But I've seen too much skin, and I've seen not enough skin. So the thing is, ultimately, find what you like, find what you wear well, and do it 4 or 5 times a week. It's okay. I love black shirts and diesel jeans. I love scarves. I don't always wear eyeliner, and I love to tan. That is the quintessential Josh Cooley look. I love that super dark Mediterranean thing that I have going on. For years I tried to have highlights and do that, and I can't. The other thing I talk about is dumping a friend. And when I say dumping a friend, I'm not meaning like go and just pick a random friend and say, well, F off. No. My thing about dumping a friend is this. When you've gotten to the point where you've exhausted a friendship so much, that's the thing that's missing, is a friendship. Either pull back a tiny bit, or reevaluate what that person's doing in your life. And I've done it with everybody. I have warned everybody on Twitter that 2012, and I've already started, there's going to be a lot of cuts in my life. Meaning all the way from alcohol consumption to the, what I cook, what I don't cook, what I eat, if I eat or all, or what I'm going to do. But it goes all the way into budgeting back on how much time I'm investing in friends. I love acquaintances and I love eating and drinking and breaking bread with people, but how much do I really need to do that all the time? Last night I quite enjoyed being alone. And even with my family, I've scaled back, and I have to tell you, I'm kind of digging it. There was another article in the New York Times about people having to spend more time alone, and they should. The designer Philip Stark, who actually, I've ordered some stuff for the new salon from him, lives in a rural area, but he has a design studio in New York and internationally, like in Japan. But he doesn't go out to cocktail parties or read magazines or watch TV, according to him and Madonna. I don't think that's true, but the point being that he's limited his access to people. So take a look at those three things. Look at your new year. We've only got 2 days left of this year, and it's been blast. And I want to go into the new year with you. And I hope you read Haute Mess. I hope you keep watching the videos. I can't wait till the studio opens because I think it's going to be a bloody fantastic studio. And let's have a party sometime. I think that'll be great. And then maybe I'll get out of this little rut of having to blog. I'll be able to talk to all of you face to face. Have a great night. Good night.